There's something you need to hear, and it's going to hurt. No one is coming to save you, not your parents, not your friends, not your mentors, not God, if you're not willing to move your feet, not tomorrow, not next year, not a lucky break. No one is coming. We all have that moment, the moment when life shatters, when the person you trusted walks away, when the job you gave your soul to ends without warning, when the people you counted on turn their backs, when your own mind starts to whisper that you're not enough. That's the moment most people break, but for some, it's the moment they wake up. Because when you hit rock bottom, you realize something. No one's gonna pull you out. That's the beginning of power. Not when things are perfect, not when life is easy, but when everything is burning, and you still choose to rise. Hear me. You don't need a rescue. You need resilience. You don't need luck. You need grit. You don't need more time. You need to stop wasting what you already have. The problem is not that you're broken. The problem is that you've been waiting for the right time, waiting for someone to believe in you, waiting to feel ready. But what if I told you that ready isn't coming? You get ready by doing. You become confident by risking failure. You build strength by carrying the weight. You become unstoppable by getting up when no one is watching. When there's no applause, no support, no guarantees. You're going to want to quit. You're going to feel like a fraud. You'll question why you even started, and in those moments, you'll wish someone would come in and make it all okay. But they won't. Because this path, it's yours. And what a beautiful thing that is. Think of every person you admire, the champion, the CEO, the survivor, the warrior. You think they had someone holding their hand? No. They cried in silence, they bled behind closed doors, they fought battles no one clapped for, and they came out the other side, alone, but stronger than ever. I know this message isn't easy. We all want comfort, we want security, we want someone to say, "I've got you." But what happens when no one says it? What happens when the phone doesn't ring? When the money doesn't come? When the opportunity doesn't knock? You answer your own call, you decide. You decide that the pain isn't punishment, it's preparation. You decide that the silence isn't rejection, it's a test. You decide that you will be the one who shows up. Every single day. Even when you're tired, even when you're doubting, even when your legs shake and your spirit breaks. Because when you show up for yourself, everything changes. You stop waiting for the world to love you, and you start building a life worth loving. You stop begging for opportunities, and you start creating them. You stop looking for shortcuts, and you become the long road that no one else had the courage to take. What if I fail? You will. What if I get laughed at? You will. What if I'm alone? You will be. But you will also grow, you will transform, you will shock them all, not because you waited to be saved, but because you became the savior. Every rep, every rejection, every lonely night, it matters. It's not about the reward, it's about who you become along the way. Someone who doesn't break, someone who doesn't run, someone who stands tall when everyone else bows to fear. You want motivation? Look in the mirror, look at the scars, look at the hell you've survived. That's your fire, not the applause, not the validation, not the trophies, just you against the odds. You, facing the storm and walking into it anyway. Let today be the last day you wait. Stop hoping for someone to knock on your door. Stop praying for rescue. Start building. Start moving. Start taking full control of your story. The world owes you nothing, but you owe everything to yourself. No one is coming to save you. But you. You can become the one who saves generations. You can become the light that others follow, the legacy your bloodline remembers, the name they speak with honor. Remember, all greatness begins in the dark. All warriors are forged in fire. All strength is born from solitude. This is your moment, your life, your fight, so stand up, and never sit back down again. You don't need a miracle. You are the miracle. No one is coming, but you've got this.